Dear students, now within 2-3 slides we would like to cover human resource planning process. Diagram is showing the whole process. This diagram I took from the book of K. Asuthapa. It is very good habit to give credit to the author. The first thing is environment scanning. As we discussed in our previous video, environment which is going to affect the human resource management functions is part of HR planning process also. Then comes HR planning, organization's objectives and policies, demand forecasting, demand forecasting technique we will discuss, HR supply forecasting, we will discuss what are the source of HR supply, then HR programming, implementation of human resource planning process, and control and evaluation of the program. Let us discuss these points one by one. Environment scanning is the first point in the HRP process. Two kind of environment can affect the human resource planning process, that is external environment and internal environment. External environment is paste analysis, which we discussed already. Political environment of country and the legal environment of country can affect the planning process. What kind of demographics are there, age, composition of literacy, and these kind of things. Child care facilities, education level of that area, family structure of that area, what are the political priorities of that particular country or that particular area. So paced political, economic, technical and social environment is going to affect the overall HRP process. Then we have organization objective and policies. Let me tell you students, Tatas normally recruit new hire at entry level only because they believe that we are Tatas are the ethical organization. They like to develop their employee from beginning to the top level position ethically. These kind of HR plan objective of the organization are going to affect the HR overall HR policies. Normally, Tata does not consider any new candidate for the middle level position or top level positions. They like to fulfill their vacancies from internal hiring and promotions and transfers. How unions can affect the overall human resource planning? Every HR manager knows about their unions, their employees union. What are the future plan of organization? Their policies about automation are going to affect the human resource planning process. The next two step is HR demand forecasting and HR supply forecasting. There are few demand forecasting techniques, that is managerial judgment, ratio analysis, regression analysis, work study technique, Delphi technique, and flow model technique. These technique we will discuss later one by one in detail. Next point is HR supply forecast. As a human resource manager, we must know what are the different sources of procurement, recruitment. Likewise, in the previous video, I told you school, colleges, academies, universities are the sources of HR supply. We must be aware about number of existing human resources, internal source of supply by transfers and promotions, and external sources of supply like competitor and universities and different colleges. What kind of skills and abilities are there in the new hires? skill inventories, like we must be aware about how many MBA colleges are there, how many medical colleges are there, how many other engineering colleges are there of our field, in which field we are. Even you can see all the IPL recruit, Indian Premier League, Indian Cricket Premier League, they are also searching new batsmen from the different sports academy. They are hiring new batsmen, bowler and players from the different sports academy. So we must forecast how many colleges are there, how many number of students they are passing every year, how many candidates are available for the transfers and the promotions from the internal supply. Then comes HR programming. That means we need to forecast right number of employees at the right time. A balance between demand and supply we need to provide to the HR department. The next one, HR plan implementation. Whatever we have planned, whatever recruitment or whatever VRS plan, layoff plan we have planned, here it is need to convert those plan into action. If we have planned a VRS scheme, then we need to prepare the document and offer to the employees. And if we are sort of employee, then we need to plan a recruitment scheme, selection test we need to announce to the public, by which we can hire the employee and we can come up with the new talent. And at the last of human resource planning process, that is control and evaluation. I always say, always perform cost benefit analysis after any kind of process, whether that process was within our budget, targets achieved or not, standard we set that we are able to met or not, some kind of reporting process, the whole reporting of the recruitment process and planning process. Importantly, we need to aware about, we need to be within our financial budget. Cost benefit analysis of each and every process is important in case of management. Thank you.